بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا. وما بعد, my brothers and sisters, it is very important after first salah to do the masnoon azkar of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. All the azkar, all the zikr that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do after the first salah, it is very important to do that first, before anything else, before the khatira, before anything which the Imam wants to say, or any dars or hadith or anything else. Finish the azkar of, these are all sunnah muakkada. They are almost as important as the fard. Finish that, then do whatever else you want to do. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, first and foremost, after you finish your salah, you say Astaghfirullah 3 times. Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah, Astaghfirullah. And then you say, Allahumma a'inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik. And then if you like, you can say, Allahumma taqabbal minna innaka anta sami'ul alim wa tub alayna innaka anta tawwabur rahim. And then you recite Ayatul Kursi. The recitation of Ayatul Kursi after the first salah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the one who recites Ayatul Kursi after the first salah, the only thing that is between him and Jannah is his death. Meaning, as soon as he dies, he will go to Jannah, inshallah. It's so simple. Ayatul Kursi after the fard. So, the ulama have said that this could mean Ayatul Kursi immediately after the fard, or it could mean Ayatul Kursi as the last thing before you say salam. So, after Atayyat and after Durud Ibrahim and after the du'as, you recite Ayatul Kursi and then you say salam alaikum, salam alaikum in the salah. So, the afdal way is to do that and immediately after salah also. So, after you say salam, salam, then Ayatul Kursi. And then, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, 33, 33, 34. And then, La ilaha illallah, wahdahu la sharika lahu, lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu wa ala kulli shay'in qadir. So, this is the minimum. And then, of course, if Allah gives us tawfiq, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu, lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu, yuhyi wa yumit, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. That addition of yuhyi wa yumit, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir 10 times. And after that, Allahumma la ma'aliya lima atayta, wa la muti lima manata, wa la yanfawz al-jadda minkal jadda. These are the little one lines. This we must memorize and we must say this. Right? Then you do your whatever else you want to do. The dars or anything else. But until you finish the azkar, don't be in a hurry. If we do not even have peace of mind and sukoon in salah, in the masjid, where will we have it? That this life is full of all kinds of tensions and this and that. At least in the masjid, let us stay with peace and khair. Inshallah, Allah Ta'ala will give us khair. The key thing is to understand that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala gave us this deen in order to give us sukoon. The purpose of the deen is what? To give you trouble or to give you... Deen is not meant to give it. Deen is meant to solve our problems. Deen is meant to give us sukoon. But anything is beneficial only if you use it. You can have a beautiful house, and in that you have, for example, you have a air conditioner in your bedroom. But here in Hyderabad in the summer, temperature is going to 40 degrees Celsius, and you are sweltering in the heat, burning in the heat. You are trying to sleep in the bedroom and you can't sleep and it's so difficult. And somebody says, why don't you turn on the AC? You have the AC, it is installed, it works. Why don't you turn it on? I mean, these examples sound stupid, but that is exactly what we do with our religion. We have it, alhamdulillah. All of us, at least, all of us here in the masjid are born Muslims. Our parents were Muslims, their parents were Muslims until Allah knows when. We must ask ourselves, what good is that? I'm not saying it's not good. I'm saying, what benefit am I getting from this? I'm burning in the heat. I have a beautiful air conditioner in my room. I have the remote control in my hand. I won't turn it on. What sense does it make? But that's exactly what we do with our religion. Allah gave us a beautiful system of life, whole life. Starts with Salah, which is why it is 5 times a day. Reminder, 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 reminder. How must I live my life? The way you do Salah. You don't pray any way you like. You pray, how do you pray? Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said what? Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli. Pray as you have seen me pray. Not any way you like. I cannot invent my own method of praying, which I think is very beautiful. No. If it does not follow the method of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam exactly, then that salah is not acceptable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is trashed. So how must I live my whole life? The way I pray. First principle is, do it like the Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam did. How must I treat my family? The way Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam treated his family. How must I do business? The way Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did business. How must I drive my car? You might say he did not have a car. He didn't have a car. But how did he walk on the street? How did he ride his mount on the street? Did he ride it in the middle? Did he ride it in a way which caused problem for other people? Did he dismount and tie the animal somewhere where it's a nuisance for everyone? No. It's not a question of whether it's a car or a camel. The question is, how do you behave? What do I do with inheritance? What did he do with inheritance? What is the usul of Islam? What about business dealings? I give somebody my word, I have a deal. What should I do? Fulfill it? Don't fulfill it? 5 times a day. 5 times a day we are reminded. So Salah is not only about Salah. Salah is the reminder for the whole of my life. It's not only about Salah. Salah is the tool. Today one of the problems that we have is either we have people, may Allah forgive us, who leave the Salah itself. They won't pray. We have Ramadan Muslims and this whole masjid will get full in Ramadan. The rest of the time, may Allah bless all of you who come on a regular basis, but that's it. MashaAllah, beautiful faces, but only the same 5, 6 faces, 10 faces, that's it. So we have Ramadan Muslims. Then we have Eid Muslims. Then we wonder, why are Muslims getting beaten up all over the world? You tell me why. You tell me why. Everyone is walking in the rain, everyone is getting wet. You have an umbrella, you don't open the umbrella, then you say, why am I getting wet? Right? You are supposed to open the umbrella, keep yourself dry and help somebody else. Right? Imagine you have this umbrella which is extendable. Take other people also under them. Let them also see the beauty of Islam. Just see how today's, which is the fastest spreading religion today? Which one? Islam? Nope. The fastest spreading religion today is commercialism. Commercialism. How many of you have a mobile phone, have a smartphone in your pocket? Everyone, right? I'm sure you also have some version of the Quran on this phone. You also have social media. Which one do you see more? Which one do you look at more? Simple. If you tell me, see, you don't have to tell me, I'm nobody. This is between you and Allah. If you say seriously, I read the Quran more than I look at my social media, alhamdulillah. May Allah count you among His awliya. Who does it? Do I do it? I also don't do it. So which is if I'm choosing between social media and the Quran, and social media I'm watching 6 hours a day, the Quran I read, even if I read one juz a day, how long does it take? Half an hour? So which is the fastest spreading religion? Now, this social media which is on my phone, which is the Tablighi Jamaat of commercialism, the evangelical part of commercialism, is social media. Whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether whatever. You have the influencers, you have this one, that one, you have ads, you are scrolling, drawing you towards buy this, buy that, have this opinion, have that opinion. That's the purpose, right? Tell me, who forced you or me to put that on the phone? Did somebody force us? Did the government issue a geo to say everyone must have these things on their phone? Is the police standing there and catching your phone? Open your phone, show me. Do you have this Facebook? Okay, good, alhamdulillah, you can go. No Facebook, go to jail. Is it happening? Did somebody bribe you? What's the name of the guy who looks like a fish? What's his name? Huh? क्या है उसका नाम फेसबुक वाले का? Mark Zuckerberg. What is the name of the general who commanded the army which conquered of Persia? Battle of Qadisiyah. Who was the general? Which is the fastest spreading religion? Islam or commercialism? The Sahabi of Rasulullah, you don't remember. Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas. Memorize the name. Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas. Radiyallahu anhu. The uncle of Nabi Sallallahu commanded the army and the battle of Qadisiyah. We remember Mark Zuckerberg. We don't know Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas. This is how powerful it is, brother. It's an ism. Commercial ism. What's an ism? An ism is a religion. It's a way of life. It's something which impacts your values and your ethics and your morals. It's something which gives you icons. I did this in the masjid in Massachusetts, where I am. We had a whole one evening as a khatira, and a whole bunch of young men. And mashallah, all of them, big beards. Everyone's got big black beards, mashallah. Whole bunch of them. So I said to them, name for me 3 icons, your icons. Who are the 3 people, role models that you have? This is in the masjid, all of them. They come from families who come to the masjid regularly. These boys also come to the masjid regularly. And these are not Ramadan Muslims. They are every day, I see them. At least one salah a day, they're all there. Isha salah, they're all there. And I am the imam, I am asking the question in the masjid. At least they're honest. 3 role models. Who do the name? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett. They're not Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali and Talha and Zubair and Sa'ad bin Abi Waqqas and Sa'ad bin Mu'adh and Mu'adh bin Jabal and Radiallahu anhu ajmain? Nobody. Now, question is, why is this spreading so fast? Even though nobody forces us, even though nobody bribes us, even though nobody tells us nothing, we go and take it ourselves. And think about that. You are scrolling on Facebook 6 hours a day. Who's getting rich? What do you call something on which you spend 6 hours a day? What is the name for that thing? Any activity on which you are spending 6 to 8 hours a day. What's it called? What is it called? Job. Job. That is supposed to be your employment, right? 6 to 8 hours a day is a job. What do you get for a job? What's it called? Salary. Exactly. Salary. If I tell you come work for me for free 6 hours a day, what will you ask me? What's salary? No salary, free. You'll tell me, are you crazy? Which world are you living in, Sheikh? You want me to come work for you 6 hours a day and you won't pay me anything? Yeah. Because you're working for Mark Zuckerberg 6 hours a day, he's not paying you anything. Why should I pay you? You think I'm crazy? Try and hire a maid, a cook here, to come and work for 2 hours a day and say, I won't pay you any salary. The privilege of working for me. She'll laugh all the way back to the. My question is, you're working for Mark Zuckerberg. You're working for Elon Musk. You're working for all these guys. 6 hours, 8 hours a day, they're not paying you anything. So how come you don't want to work for me? People take what they find benefit in, even though the benefit may not be a benefit. There's no benefit. I can prove to you by scientific articles, by scientific research papers, by data, that social media is harmful. Who's convinced? Nobody. You're destroying yourself psychologically, destroying your children psychologically. You're buying the phones and giving it to their hand, and then they are getting depressed and they're committing suicide, not cancer. But we have this beautiful religion which will take us out of all this, which is designed to give us sukoon. Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. Allah is saying this. I am not saying this. Not my word, this is the Quran. Allah is saying this. Truly in the dhikr of Allah, there is itminanul qalb. There is peace of mind. Right? Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub. And we are looking for this itminanul qalb in everywhere except in the dhikr of Allah. So I remind myself and you, let us become Muslims, actual Muslims, not the kind of Muslims that we are, that I am and others. May Allah protect you all from this and protect us from this. Rasmi, happened to be born in a Muslim house. I have a so-called, within quotes, Muslim name. I have a beard, I have a topi. Therefore, I'm a Muslim. All of this is good, alhamdulillah. You should have a beard, you should have a topi. Nothing wrong with that. But the point is, Islam must be visible in my life. Then I can benefit. Then I can taste the sweetness of Islam. The others who come into contact with me, like they smell perfume, they smell the perfume of Islam. It is just like people, if you wear a good perfume, somebody will say, the cap, which perfume is it? Smells so nice. Can I have some? That's how Islam spread. Islam spread because people saw the beauty of Islam in the lives of the Sahaba, the Tabi'un, and others. Abdullah bin Mubarak, rahmatullahi alayhi, radiallahu anhu, one of the great Aimma, one of the great scholars of Islam among the Tabi'in, he and Hassan Basri, rahmatullahi alayhi, they used to be called the Rais of the Tabi'in, the leaders of the Tabi'in. So Abdullah bin Mubarak, he heard that his neighbor, who was a Jewish man, was selling his house. And he had marked up the price of the house twice the market price. And people asked him, it's a good house, but this price is double the price of the market price. Why are you charging so much? He said, do you know who's my neighbor? Who's your neighbor? Abdullah bin Mubarak. So if you buy my house, you get my neighbor. That is worth the price of the house. Can you believe it? To be the neighbor of Abdullah bin Mubarak, and this is a Jewish man, he's not a Muslim. He said is worth the price of the house. That's why I'm asking you double the money. So Abdullah bin Mubarak went to him and he said to him, why are you selling the house? I want you as a neighbor. You are my neighbor. I love you very much. He said, I need the money. He said, I'll give you the money. Yeah. He said, I'll give you the money. Pay me back when you can. If you can't pay me back, alhamdulillah. But stay here. Don't sell the house. Really, I tell you, this is we have to convert this from telling stories. We are all good storytellers. Alhamdulillah, may Allah have mercy on us. Tell good stories. Every bayan should be at least 3 hours. Hyderabad, na? Khate bayan, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. Oh, mashallah, mashallah. Islam is not storytelling. Islam is to be lived and enjoyed and benefited from for ourselves and everyone else. If that is not happening, there is something very seriously wrong with us. Believe me, nothing is wrong with anybody else. Please understand this. Don't blame anybody. Whatever is happening to us is not because of the Zionists and not because of the BJP and not because of RSS and not because of the Hindu and not because... It is us. It is us. The day we straighten ourselves out, the day we start living like the Sahaba, Ridwanullahi alayhim ajma'in, like Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, believe me, everyone who is against us will become our waliyun hamim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, they will turn to you, they will become your closest friends. It has to come from us. Because we are the people who received the Quran al-Kareem. It has to come from us. If we correct ourselves, the world will get corrected. Allah sent us into this world to spread light, to spread the nur of Hidayah. But that will happen only if we light ourselves up. We are like dead lamps. I'm talking about myself. May Allah have mercy on us. Like dead lamps. It is a lamp. Nobody can deny that. A lamp is a lamp. But unless you turn it on, unless you light this lamp, it's worthless. As good as not having it. You're sitting in darkness. So I remind myself and you, let us light ourselves. Let us appreciate this deen not by seeing some nasheed or something, but by actually practicing it. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala thereby to accept our du'as, to protect us from all harm, to protect us from all evil, to enable us to be of benefit to ourselves and to everyone around us, and to become icons of beauty and goodness of Islam and true followers of Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyil kareem wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in bi rahmatika ya rahman rahim.